Okay, so it's been so long since I spoke or like I guess like listen to Chinese, both Mandarin and Cantonese. So like whenever like I don't know what the they're saying to me, I'd be like 对不起，我是加拿大人 which means I'm sorry, I'm Canadian. I've been using that excuse everywhere. Every time I don't know what they're saying, I just be like, I'm sorry, I'm Canadian. It works every time. They'll be like, oh, okay. And they'll like treat me like a child because I don't know what they're saying. Because like there's some words that I don't know what they're saying at all. So I was just like, oh, 对不起，我加拿大人 And it works. So just be like, because like if we're ordering food or if we're paying and I don't know what they're saying, I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm Canadian. So it works every time. It works every time. And they're like they're like, oh, I understand, we gotta treat this one like a child. And I'm like, yay. Using the Canadian card because like, okay, I'll tell you guys why. Okay, so it's been 8 years since I've been in China. Those 8 years, a lot have changed. It's crazy. It's actually crazy how everything changed in 8 years. And one of the biggest changes is that they don't accept cash or credit cards anymore. And like, so everything has to be done by paid like electronically by like a chat thing called WeChat or Alipay mostly. So yeah, it's all QR codes. That's why like you see like in like Asian streaming sites, everybody uses QR codes because it's so integrated into society, but not for like NA because we're like what the fuck is a QR code? Yeah, so they don't accept cash or they don't accept credit card. So sometimes we have to scan a QR code to like get a menu. So like when I'm like walking around by myself to like restaurant, like when I walked around to my first restaurant, I didn't realize that like even menus are now QR codes. And it like, and when you scan the QR code, like you don't get a physical menu. When you scan a QR code, it directs you straight to an app. And like, the thing is, I'm using data. So because I'm not connected to Chinese internet or like a Chinese data plan, or I don't know, Chinese Wi-Fi, my data plan, which is Canadian, can't connect to the menu app. I can't connect to the app. Because I need like a Chinese internet plan to like access it. Yeah. So I was so confused. I was like, oh no, I should have got an internet plan when I came here. So I like I like hailed a lady over because like I don't know if you guys know this, but like waiters aren't assigned to your tables in Asian countries, so you can hail anyone over. So I hailed a lady over, and then she was like, oh, just because I was like, can I have a menu? And I was like, what you menu? Because I don't know how to say menu in Chinese. And so she was like, oh, you can scan the app. And I was like, 我是加拿大人. I was like, I'm Canadian. And then she gave me a physical menu. It works every time. It hasn't failed me yet. Yeah, so she just gave me a physical menu and was like, oh, you just tick this. And then when you pay, when they give you the receipt, there's like a QR code on the receipt. So when you pay for it, you scan the QR code and then it leads you to the app to pay. Cause like everything is digital now. Like you don't like have to like, you literally pay and you can just leave on your, like you can pay on your phone and just leave. And then so I was like, okay, well clearly I can't do that. So I like held the waitress over and she was like, oh, you can just come over here. I just scanned my QR because I have a QR code to my wallet now because I use WeChat. So I have my QR code and I just scanned it. Like I had to like physically walk there and scan it. And I'm like, yay, I don't have to like wash dishes. Okay, so I've been hanging out with a lot of the Marvel Rivals staff team because like I just speak, because they're like, oh my god, you speak Cantonese? And I was like, yeah, I speak Cantonese. Yeah, I grew up here like for 10 years. So like I was like chatting with them, and I was telling them about like, you know, how everything's digital now, like with WeChat, like paying with WeChat and stuff like that. And then one of the staff was like, because I was just having conversation with one of them, and she was telling me how like, oh yeah, like even like the homeless people, when they like ask for money, they don't want cash. They put out their QR code out, and then you you give money via QR code. I was like, wait, you're not fucking with me, right? I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, oh my god. I was like, what? Oh, you. I was like, oh my god, this is like a whole new world. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, so they use like QR code sheets and stuff too. They'll like have their QR codes printed out, and you can give homeless people money by scanning the QR code and everything. I was like, holy shit. I was like, whoa. Because like no one uses cash anymore. Like no one really accepts cash, because like it's linked to your WeChat wallet or Alipay. I think that, yeah, Alipay is the other one. But I thought it was so interesting. I was like, what? That's real? And then she was like, yeah, no, it's true. It's actually true. So one of the staff recommended me a place to eat, and then they're like, oh, this is really good. Like, we all love to go here. And I was like, oh, cool. And then, so obviously we have to scan a QR code, and I was like, well, I don't know what this says. I can't access it. So I like screenshot the QR code and sent it to the staff, and I was like, can you order for me? And then she's like, yeah, no problem. And then like she like ordered all the food for me, and it was a lot of fucking food, and I was like, holy shit. And then like I tried to pay, and I didn't know what the lady was trying to say to me, and I was like, sorry, I'm Canadian. 对不起，我是在 because I didn't know what she said. I was like, 可不可以用 WeChat 啊? So, because I was like, why can't I pay? I'm so confused. Why isn't she accepting my payment? Like, hello, scan my WeChat receipt. And then I like messaged the staff. I was like, did you pay for my meal? I don't know what she's saying, but like, she won't accept my payment. And the staff was like, oh yeah, I paid for your meal. I have selective hearing for certain words, because like it's easier for me to listen to Cantonese than it is to listen to Mandarin, because like a lot of words like Cantonese, there's like a lot of words don't really overlap sometimes in Mandarin. So when they say some words that I don't understand, I lose context for the entire sentence. So I was so confused. I was like, what? What is she saying to me? But yeah, the staff paid for my meals even when I was going out by myself to eat, which was super nice. I was like, yay, free food. Yippee. Yay.